everybody, this is Instructor Emily coming from All-Star Equestrian. Out in the pasture saying hi to Mr. Shabak. He says hello. We're going to talk about what his breed is today. He's an Icelandic horse. Hi. Even though he's short, some people might consider him a pony, but he's actually a horse. And he comes from Iceland. So his breed in particular is the only horse in Iceland. They were originally brought over long time ago by Nordic settlers in Iceland. And since then, they've become their own breed and have been sought after around the world because they only come from Iceland. And Iceland has done a great job keeping that breed strong and pure. So if you know anything about Iceland, it's very cold. So it's kind of survival of the fittest for these horses. So they've grown to be very sturdy, long-living. If they can survive in Iceland, they can do pretty well anywhere. Normally in the winter, you might have seen him, he has a very thick double coat. He's gotten used to living in Texas, so he's pretty good about shedding out in the summer, and he doesn't really have too much problem with the heat. Mostly because, as you can see, we've got lots of shade out in the pasture for him to go hang out in. But one of the cool things about Shabak in particular is he's been in the program for years. And he actually was shipped over on a boat from Iceland. And if you've ever seen his bottom, let's see if we can get a closer video of it. His bottom's got a big scar from when he was very young. Here it is, right on his bottom, being shipped over in the boat. Hi, Shabak. If you guys have ever met him in class, he's very steady Eddie, very little bothers him. Not a whole lot spooks him, and a little bit of that thought goes from, in Iceland, they don't have any natural predators. So these horses have gotten used to being top dogs in their own country, and so through that bloodline, there have been much braver, calm horses. They are known for having a little bit of an attitude, which, if you've met Shabak, you might have seen it. But that's okay. He's very smart, and we use him for a lot of our smaller riders, just because since he is shorter, his sidewalkers can give support easily. But since he's about 850 pounds, so almost 900 pounds, so he can carry a full adult. So in Iceland, since this is their only horse they have, 200-pound riders use these horses. They're 5-gated horses, which means they can walk, trot, canter, and lope, but they have 2 extra gaits. One's called a tolt, and one's called a pace. The tolt is kind of like it's a 4-beat gait, like a walk would be. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's how his feet hit the ground. But they can go very fast. So he can tolt slowly and smoothly, or he can tolt really fast, just as fast as any other horse would at a gallop. His pace is 2 of his legs, so both of his left legs, his front left and his back left, would go forward, hit the ground together. Same with the right side. So both sides hit the ground at the same time. And that's a pace. It's not really ridden because it can be kind of bumpy if it's not very fast. They use it for cart races. So they're hooked up to carts, or they're almost like little buggies. They're 2 wheels. And they go super fast in the pace. Shabak doesn't really do that. Kind of the best of the best of the Icelandic horses have those 5 gaits naturally, and then they have to be trained to use them properly. Since we don't really use many of his gaits other than walk, trot, and sometimes tolt in our program, he doesn't do it very often, and so it's a little harder for him to do. So he hasn't done the pace since he's ever been here, because we don't ask him to do it. But this is Mr. Shabak in the pasture, the Icelandic horse. If you want to find out more information about that breed, you can look online, the Icelandic Horse Association. They're all over the world. They're a great little breed. And he's over 20. He's 21. But that breed in particular is known for being long-lived. So he's still got years and years to go. Thank you very much for watching our video with us. I hope you're having a good day. Shabak says bye.